Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Ganksy. Back for another sweaty night of No Mercy Cash Scrims, and boy, have we got a show for you tonight. We have got an absolutely packed and stacked lobby. The amount of Conqueror frames was incredible to see in there, and you know, these are some really top tier teams. So looking forward to seeing all the action. I've got with me a very special guest, Punisher. Wait, I can't hear him.
What's up, everybody? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you loud
Sweet.
and clear.
Sweet. Yeah, Ganksy and me were just looking at the pregame lobby, and man, it looks like a PMCO lobby. Have so many top teams over here. I think there's around 20 PMCO teams, so we are excited to cast this one with you.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, normally in PMCO, they only have 16 teams, so having 24 teams, this is going to be madness. So, Pun, talk about the flight path.
So today's flight path on Erangel, we got Stabler to Saznoka military base. It's a nice little flight path there. We're going to see a lot of teams jumping to Yasnaya and military, hopefully, and get to see some early action. But yeah.
We are definitely going to be seeing early action in this. It'll be interesting to see if these teams are used to fighting early game with teams of this caliber and where they will go.
Yeah, so gang, compared to how you normally host your scrims, now that we have 25 teams in here, can you just tell us how the loot settings and everything is, just so teams know what's going on?
We've kept the zones the same because with so many teams, we don't want to put too much pressure on them. But we have doubled the sniper rifles, we've doubled the assault rifles, and we've increased some of the meds, which means teams aren't going to be struggling as much as normal to find loot. I can see we've got a couple of teams heading to Severny. That's going to be famous and ECLAIR. A lot of teams are going to Yasnaya. Yasnaya is going to be an absolute hot drop. We've even got a couple of teams like 4-man strong, and I can see Baghdad's heading to Novo and Sosnovka. Looks like Absurd Outlaws have got a fair chunk of the map to themselves, as Royal Flush and Pathogen head towards Milter and Milter Power respectively. We've got ZERODEATH heading towards possibly Watertown, but we've already got engagements at apartments. So I think let's jump on and see. This looks like Disease team over here in a vehicle heading into Rostov, where it's absolute bedlam. We've got teams left, right, and center. Vengeance, Team Zeus, Nepal Esports in the area. These guys have just driven through the middle of it.
Team Disease just driving right in the center of all these teams, and it looks like they're going to be heading to Georgiapur, which is a really smart idea what they're doing. You know, they don't want to fight teams this early. They just want to get away from all. They know that it's a stacked lobby. They just want to get away from it, loot peacefully, you know, and come back and fight. But yeah, just looking at the feed, the action that just happened was at school, and it looked like Black Team, Black Ray, in fact, knocking out one of the RV members. So.
Yeah, let's see if we can get over to school. We may have to zoom in here on the map. I think are they at school? They are at Yasnaya, actually. We've got quite a few teams. We've got No Mercy, Team Black, Watch My GP, and we've also got Salty Squad as well in Yasnaya. So
shots going off in Yasnaya. It looks like No Mercy as well. Voyage with an M4. He's got right in front of him Special. So shot running in the open, but I guess he's aware that there's a team in front of him. Well, hopefully he does. Unsolved just knocks out Special.
Oh, is that Unsolved? They've got that knock there. Okay, so Special's down. I think he's from Watch My GP. Yes, he is. And Vortex has got a refrag onto Jaeger, so a bit of pressure being applied from both sides here.
And so I'm trying to see if he can see anyone with his VSS. This is your favorite weapon right here, gang. You love the VSS.
I'm a huge fan of the VSS, although with 10 rounds, it's going to be very difficult to put damage in. And
Unsolved getting knocked by Kanek from the other side.
Kanek with that off angle there. So Black Team looking for third party disengagement, try and pick up a couple of kills. These are teams that Black Team and No Mercy have both won this in previous weeks. So definitely teams to keep an eye on here and teams to watch out for the rest of these players.
Special still in front of No Mercy. He's got to be careful. He's got to back off back to his team. You know, he shouldn't be taking this risk. But I think he's just trying to get some more loot and might head back to his team. So, yeah, just be careful there, Special.
He's he is surrounded right now. We've even got Solid Squad in the background. They look like they're just chilling. Not sure where the rest of their team is. But we'll jump on back to this guy's my engagement. See how it's playing out. I might even bring up the map just so we can see where circle is. Map number 1. Looks like most of our teams are in circle. We can see Disease have rotated to Georgia Pole containers and
Black Kanek knocking Unsolved once again. Unsolved, this is his second time he's knocked. He's got to be very careful because the next time he gets knocked, he's going to be losing a lot of damage.
Yeah, he'll be burning out fast. It does look like Shark will be able to revive him, but he does have to watch that angle that Black Team have. You can see Hell from Black. He's pushing up now, trying to apply a little bit more pressure onto WATCHMYGP. It's a really smart move from them, actually. Since they have got a knock on No Mercy, they know that No Mercy is distracted for the moment. They can execute this push, while Unsolved has gotten a knock onto Abley with that VSS.
Yeah, looking at the feed, it seems like one of the members of Team Disease got taken out by the Vengeance player, and there is a fight going on at Georgia Pole as well. Vengeance seem to be winning the fight, but
let's have a quick look at this fight over here. Where is Vengeance?
Looks like they're in Georgia Pole.
I've got Disease team here in South Georgia Pole, or where is Vengeance? We can just go straight to the team. If we look at where Vengeance,
unless that was another team.
Looks like they have got on a squad wide. Oh, they're in the madness that is Rozhok. And they're now pushing up onto Nepal Esports. They've got a couple of knocks here. Looks like Sam Jana's going entry. Defensive Molotov has been put down by Nepal Esports. Oh, they got them with nades. Okay, I was wondering where they went. So now they're on 7 kills already in the early game. That's the kind of tactics that will pay off later. Chicken Noodles looks like he's the last remaining player in his team of 1 HP, 1 hit point, one of our OCE teams, and he's got to be really careful because he's got all of Vengeance.
Yeah, they know he's over here. He's got to be really careful. He's trying to 1v4 them. Probably not the best thing to do, especially since he doesn't have any remaining members and Juez takes him out.
Yeah, Juez picking up one, I'll confirm there, and that will be Vengeance taking their kill count up to 8 in the early game. Still in circle 1, so they're looking pretty strong in this early game. Let's have a look at the rest of the map. Looks like most of these teams are fairly spread out, so we still have this protracted. We do have these teams over here, which is RTN. Team Craze taking shots at T-God. Oh, he's going for the confirm.
T-God is in a nice position up on the roof, throwing a nade towards Craze. Will it connect? Not one.
He's the last player on his team.
He might be able to get this res off Sky.
Oh, that would be an absolutely clutch res. Can he do it? Oh, wow. Getting the 1 HP res.
He's got to be careful though. Team RT and looking like they're pushing forward.
Yeah, this is their opportunity to push. If they let these players get up. Oh, Peacock's getting taken out there. Although it's now, looks like it's a 1v1 engagement.
Joker knows that the other member of T-God's team is over there. He's got the heal off.
Yeah,
so
he's got the heal off. This is a fair fight. He's going for the revive too onto T-God. That's really risky. Oh, catches him
out
with the Uzi. What a clutch play there from Scry. Wow, that was very good. And getting the revive. That was a crazy revive to go for, but it's really paid off.
It has, Gank. It has.
So we'll jump back. I want to see how this engagement is going in Yasnaya. This is a really difficult spot for these teams. I wonder if one of them has disengaged, because it's probably not. It looks like a Famous in the vicinity. Oh, look at Famous. They are just chilling up here on the hilltop, looking to third party this entire engagement. And No Mercy, meanwhile, are engaging onto Vengeance. So where have No Mercy disappeared to?
Unsolved knocking out some Sam. Shark.
Yeah, Voyage is still up. It looks like they're pushing into Rozhok.
2 players of No Mercy down, 3 players.
All players are down. It's only Voyage left, but it's now a 1v1 engagement between Voyage and Jewers. Voyage pushing in. He is on full HP. He does come around the corner. What a clutch play there from Voyage. Quickly going to Unsolved. He has been. This would be his 3rd or 4th knock, so he will have to be revived first. So Jager's gone out. No Mercy. 4 kills at this stage of the game, but they will be able to pick most of their team up. Let's have a look back at where have BLACKTEAM gone. So they are now. Oh, this is Team Pain with some former members or current members of Black that are at school.
Ray, Black Ray, he's already sitting on 3 kills.
Yeah, I used to play with him in PMCO.
Yeah, Ray, it was in my team in Imperial. Really good play, really smart.
Looks like Salty's squad are crashing this compound. Salty's got a team we played with. I think Spring Split going up against Absurd Outlaws. Being very tactical about how they push this compound.
Nades being thrown in. One of Salty's team is knocked down. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, they're getting good trades though. Boy does swing out. Almost getting knocked by Babu Sona. Gensi though pushing up. There's only 1 player left. And
the push is coming in.
He gets taken out.
That was a solid push by Salty.
That was a very solid push by Salty. So they're going up to 4 kills. We're down to 18 players already, and we can see Circle is now shifting. It's centered on Rozhok. There's only 1 team north of the river, actually, and that's ECLAIR, although it does seem like Cambo Team 7 are rotating in through the north. Pubgm making their way into the Rozhok area as well. Royal Flush now making their way into Circle, but this battle in Yasnaya, that has been going on since the start of the game. And No Mercy, that was actually a wise move for them to disengage from that.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if there's like 2 or more teams jumping in your city. You don't want to try and fight those teams because you might either get third-partied or, you know, you'd lose one of your members. So best thing you can do over there is just back out of the fight, you know, save, get yourself some placement points, and then take fights. Chlamydia with the M24 knocking out. Not sure which member was that.
Yeah, who was? Where was that? Sorry, I was just looking at the chat.
Oh, Zeus.
From Zeus.
That's
Where was Zeus? Zeus were. What?
That looks like in Georgiapol.
Oh, yes, they are. They like going to crates, so they're engaging. They've lost 2 members already. To which team are they up against? Team Disease. This is a new team, Team Disease. We haven't seen these guys before. And I think they may have just caught Zeus napping, because they've gotten a couple of kills from them. Swifty is just chilling here, prone.
He's got to be very careful though, because Cancer's just on his right. Not sure if he's aware of that.
Yeah, he may be able to catch him rotating. He does start taking shots. He could get a knock. Does get 1 knock out of the vehicle. Bit of revenge there from Ronan. As well, getting another knock onto Chlamydia. So Cancer now looks like they're looking to continue this engagement here.
Ronan's got to be careful though. He's got 3 members of Team Disease in front of him. Where exactly is Swifty? Is he okay? He's just right behind him now. So the support is coming in.
Yeah, the blue is coming. I mean, they wanna try and end this engagement. There's a lot of fireballs coming out. Let's jump on the Swifty to take the first person perspective. Ronan does get a knock onto Pubgm. Zeus are really picking it up here.
Cancer's quite low.
Yeah, they get the squad wipe. That was close though, and they are fighting in the blue now. Let's have a look at where Circle is going to shift in the next, and it does
Looks like Black and WMG.
Black just took out WMG.
Yeah.
So we're down to 16 teams now. And we've got a couple of teams fighting up here. This is ZERODEATH, which we're taking shots at Exodus, I believe. And they've got Velociraptors in the area as well. It's a glitch. It shouldn't look like that. So where were Exodus? Oh, they're very aware where ZERODEATH are. You can see them checking out this compound, looking to try and get a knock and push.
Valour's got the right weapons for this fight. If he takes out that Kar98 and manages to pop one of them, they could easily push these compounds.
Yeah, it's interesting how wide he's rotating. It does look like he's pushing back now. They're really setting up for this. They're definitely aware that a team is in there.
Like a lion waiting to pounce.
Yeah. I think the other team is aware of where they are as well. It looks like they might be getting into a vehicle. They're all next to each other. They are getting into a vehicle.
Oh, they got to be careful.
Look at them all getting sprayed out of that car. ZERODEATH losing 2 players there. Exodus rotating as well past.
Looks like they're actually chasing them down.
They're hunting them down. I thought that was another team for a second, but no, they are.
They want these kills.
I don't know if it's a wise idea to hunt them across the map. But now we can see Circle is closing. There are teams rotating left, right, and center. We've got ECLAIR making their way into the circle past Velociraptor, looking for a compound.
Team Royal Flush, who was on the outside of the circle in the in the last circle, now sitting right in the center. So they're in a very good position. But looking at the map once again, can Xeno's got to be careful. There's 2 members of Zeus right next to them.
Yeah, nice to start taking shots. I don't know why Xeno is... Oh, that nade could be good. You can see Swifty now getting a bit of smoke down. Just trying to hold on to this position at the edge of circle. Oh, I think they're actually disengaging here. If ECLAIR catch onto this, they could catch them while they're rotating. And I think that is... Yeah, that's my emulator just crashed. Alright, I'm going to have to restart it. And I'll jump onto my phone. We'll keep an eye on these guys here. And then I'll get the sound. Right, sound should be on.
Gank, I think the graphics are...
Yeah, it's the stream was lagging, but I can't send you the stream from my phone. I can only send you OBS. Let me do that while we get this back up and going, and then restart the... So yeah, should be able to see
Sweet.
OBS feed, and then I'll get the emulator back up.
Unsolved knocking out Batman with his M24. T-God knocking out Evil.
Okay, we can see Famous down here holding this gas station. Looks like Unsolved's got a knock as well. Where No Mercy. We've got teams fighting in Rozhok and Circle who's gone to Rozhok.
Team Black only have, I think, 2 remaining members of their...
And No Mercy still holding the high ground in Rozhok with 5 kills. We're down to 14 teams.
They're pushing forward towards Team Black. They've got a nice little compound here in Rozhok. Still on the high ground.
Let me just try something. Yeah, I can't share my video with you, Pun. It's making my computer, it's just pushing my computer over the edge when I do that.
Okay.
That's a fat rip. We're gonna have to figure out how to do that. Because everyone in chat is saying that the stream is lagging.
Yeah.
And it's saying my encoder's overloaded, and the second I turn off my sharing with you, it's not overloaded anymore.
Okay, that's fine then.
Everyone's DMing me as well.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll jump off.
And I'll
for
see,
the next...
I'll see if we'll see if we can fix it.
Yeah.
Alright, we're back on the emulator now. And alright, this is going to be a crazy Rozhok final circle. Let's have a look at. We've got Cambo team here, up on this ridge line. Oh, we've got a couple of teams fighting down here near the bridge as well. We've got Famous with eyes on Zero Death in the water. You can see Prince here. He's just holding the side of the water, and Mesquite catches that last member there. So that is Zero Death going out in 13th position. We've got Salty Squad in all kinds of trouble here in this compound. They've got a couple of knocks. Sane, just putting as much smoke down as he can, going for revives on his teammate as Black Team push in. Black Team are trying to enter this compound. As many probos as they can. Abel's got a good angle here. So they're both sharing the same compound with Salty Squad here. And watch all the bodies hit the ground. They are now pushing in. Rusin has been camping in that corner, getting taken out by Black Team. And who's still up? Hell is getting a revive. Abely's the only player up and fighting at the moment. Salty almost getting taken out there. Salty getting one knock, but getting taken out by Smoko from Team RF. So we've got Team RF here as well at the edge of this compound. So it does look like Salty Squad have gone out in 12th position. We're down to 12 teams, and I can see in the kill feed we've got No Mercy now engaging with Velociraptors. Voyage has been knocked. Unsolved is still up. You can see Pain Team as well have a couple of players. They're getting engaged upon by and killing, caught out there by Ronan from Zeus. And in a confirm as well as Zone is closing in, so these guys are going to have to make their way through so many teams to get into the next circle. And he's just going straight under the river. That is not the worst rotation I could think of. No Mercy, on the other hand, are in the thick of it all. Voyage getting taken out by one of the members of Pain. It looks like Shark may be able to make his way in. These guys were the winners last week. Meanwhile, Exodus here have eyes on a member that's in a shack, which is Winston from Bad Dads. He's just chilling, but currently at the moment, the only teams that are in circle are 4-man strong and Exodus. So we've got Famous here at the edge of circle trying to make their way in. Ronan is just chilling as well, keeping an eye on them. I think Amra's the only player left alive. Royal Flush are still in it too. So we've got Smoko who's just chilling here. He's actually in circle as well. Royal Flush have just made their way to the edge of zone. And we've got Black Team, which are 4-man strong at this stage. Just looking for a way to get in. I think one of their members has just gotten into the edge of circle here. Whitey. So they've managed to get all 4 players to the end game. We're down to 7 teams, 18 alive. No Mercy is still in it. 4-man strong is still in it. Let me know in the chat who you think is going to win this one. Royal Flush now getting involved with Team Black. Smokes going out on all sides. Whitey, if he catches them out, he could get a couple of knocks. Unsolved getting into 4-man strong. And that is No Mercy going out in 6th position. 4-man strong, looking pretty strong at this stage. Smoko has been called out by one of the members of Black Team as they push their way into this final circle. And that looks like only Size, he's the last player left on Royal Flush, just hiding in the smoke here. And he just got spotted out, so Royal Flush going out in 5th place. We're down to 4 teams here. It's Exodus, 4-man strong, and Ronan from Zeus is still up. Although he's getting quite close to Poison SS from 4-man strong. Nade is cooked. That nade could do it. And that does take out Ronan. So Zeus have gone out. Zeus Esports just going out in 4th position there. 4-man strong on 11 kills. It's just snaking their way in. Exodus only on 4 kills. But getting decent placement points in this game. Managing Castle just managed to catch out Whitey. If they get some nades in there next to that tree, they could put a lot of hurt in. Balu from Exodus, so they've almost taken out 4-man strong. They're just down to Poison. And Poison caught out by Castle. So we're down to 2 teams. It's our final 2 teams on match 1 on Erangel. Panic. Spots 1. Balu's down. Spotting out Castle as well. Annie catches him on the refrag though. Hell's pushing up. Aiden's right next to him. Spots out Huber. He's down to 1 HP. Exodus getting revives off on 2 players right now. Black Team with 1 knock. And Annie getting another knock. Annie getting Kanik as well. That nade looks like it's going to fall short. Black Team on 10 kills. Can Exodus do it? Let me know in the chat, is it still lagging? Going out either side here. Abley has managed to catch 1 out. Down to a 3v3 here. This has been quite intense. Kubo dropping into the blue momentarily. Knocks are going out either side here. It looks like this could be a circle 9 finish where the circle closes in on itself. Just down to Balu. Balu's going to have to clutch it up here as Black Team spot him out, and Black Team taking out game number 1. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Black Team showing up strong with an amazing kill count. 14 kills on the board. Okay, so we're going to go to a quick break. This has been hectic. Thanks everyone for tuning in. And we'll be back. We're going to do live scores. We're going to do the scores right now. We're going to get the next room set up right now. And then we'll be back after that for game 2, which will be on Miramar. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit like. We run daily customs every day at midday, and we do this every Saturday. All right, we are back for match number 2. Let me kick off the tunes. Very sorry about the issues in game number 1. We'll sort it out for next week, so we can do that. As you can see, Black Team sitting on top of the leaderboard, but really what I want to talk about is Vengeance. Vengeance finishing 20th place, right? They came, like, think about this, out of 24 teams, Vengeance came 20th in placement points. They're in 6th place in the overall standings. 6th place. You know why? Because they fragged out, they got the kills, and those kills will put them into 6th position on the leaderboard. So you go hard, you know, that's the best advice I can give to people is, you know, placements are good, but it, you know, as an insurance policy for placement points, always good to go for a few kill points as well. So we are about to kick off this flight path, and we can see it is straight top to bottom, just to the east of La Cabrera, to the west of Torre Ahumada, down the guts. Los Higos is definitely on the menu. El Pozo, Los Leones, teams, this is good. If you've got a big lobby, this is a good flight path. It's giving a lot of options for teams to go, to spread out, spread their wings, and, you know, like, they're not going to all be on top of each other, although hopefully they are, so we can watch all the action. I'm just going to get the next room set up and send the code off to our friendly admin staff. I can already see one team, Cambo team, is out the plane going to cruise the Val, as is team 21. And I was just sending the codes out for the next room. I can see Disease team out of the plane as well, heading past Hacienda towards the junkyard area. You can see Black Team, the winners of last game, going to San Martin. And who else have we got? We've got Meta. Oh, Team Meta are in the building. No Mercy heading to Los Higos. I wonder who they're going there with. Does look like another team is with them. Royal Flush going to Monte Nuevo with another team as well. So we've got a lot of teams that are going to be in close proximity to each other. We've got No Mercy right next to Zero Death here in Los Higos. And they're going to be looting with a Pathogen in Los Leones. Wait, are these guys? Where are these guys? They look like they're in Los Leones. Oh, that's Jaeger's by himself. Not over near Zero Death. So Jaeger's gone AFK, possible disconnection. I can see T-God in the kill feed. Does look like Pathogen. I'm just going to rotate away. We've got a lot of teams in Chumacera. So we've got Velociraptors here up on your screen. And what just happened to my emulator? It's not meant to do that. See if we can kick it back on. If not, we'll just have to switch to the phone. Definitely had a few too many teams there. S enter the match again. Alright, we'll get back into it. I want to see this fight at Chumacera. I don't care how much it crashes my emulator. It must be good if it's making it crash. So we are on, let's go back here. Come on, we've got Velociraptors up here on the edge. Who are they in this vicinity with? We've got Team Famous. Let us have a little bit of a look around. Here we've got ECLAIR as well. Velociraptors and Black Team up in the back, and it looks like they're near Team Pain as well. So a lot of teams though, and they going out towards Cass. return shots coming out with the Mini 14, only with a hollow sight on it. Not going to be able to do a lot with that kind of scope. Let's see what's going down in Picardo. We've got Team 8 going up, which is Salty Squad in a pitch battle up against Watch My GP. And Watch My GP, unfortunately, going out early. I think Mondo there trying to get a sneaky little angle unsuccessfully. Sane, eyes on Special, who's on the top of the 5-stack. He does have a VSS. And these guys are in the middle of a red zone as well. So we've got Famous now. That fight is happening. They are pushing onto VELOCIRAPTORX. Looks like they've caught an angle on them. Skeet getting tagged up. Does spot out one member though. He's knocked Psycho. And Marvel going in there with the confirm. Maybe we can lower the graphics quality. Maybe that is what is doing it. We can pull it down to smooth and see if that doesn't make life a little bit better. Shouldn't make too much of a difference, so. The rest of Mad, where is? We've got an engagement in the kill feed between Salty Squad, so that's them going up against Watch My GP. It's also look like they could be running straight into ECLAIR as well. And Nice, who's watching a compound, just scoping it out, sees that there's a squad down in there. That is Team Pain. And if they can get a knock going for a push. And he's got a 6x on a barrel. I think he's using it as a DMR. Lionel rotating around. And meanwhile, Shred's in a vehicle as well. So keep an eye. See if I think they're going to try and push into this compound. That looks like they really want to get into this team. Shred does have an angle here on the side. He might be able to get a knock. They've also got to watch out for Famous and VELOCIRAPTORX, who are nearby in the vicinity of this engagement. So we've got a circle centered on Los Leones. It does look like things are heating up between Salty Squad and Watch My GP. A couple of pushes have been made. Rusin is now pushing in Babusana as well. It looks like they're about to go entry into this building and push one of the members of Watch My GP, who is in the 5-stack, although Spider is across the road. All of these players are very spread out. Well, Watch My GP is very spread out, not able to give each other a lot of backup at the moment. Very risky playstyle here. You can see Nate is being cooked. And I can see in the kill feed, Black Team going up against Vengeance here in San Martin. And that is the squad wipe, just as we spectate on them. So they do have one player that's knocked, but they are onto 4 kills already. And down here in Chumusera, Pain Team going up against ECLAIR up on this hilltop. Still got 22 teams on the map, so a bit of a compound push coming on here. Zeno, Lionel have crashed into the compound. Shred's making his way down the hill as well, but they're getting third party by Famous. Famous sitting on top of the hillside now. Zeno in open, getting caught out by Marvel. Marvel almost getting a knock there onto Zeno. Shred spotted out. He's down. This has been a terrible push from ECLAIR. Unfortunately, taking too long And I think Zeno is the only player up left. He should be able to get a revive onto Lionel though. Pain Gaming just holding this rock. They've realized that Famous are on top of this ridgeline, overlooking this entire fight. They need to be careful. You can watch load screens. Hey, you've never seen load screens like my load screens, Nev. My load screens are high definition load screens. Okay, only the best loading screens. All right, Famous on the push. Now Lionel, if he's able to get Shred up, that's going to make a huge difference. But he may not have time. Mesquite is right into it. Does manage to... Oh, Mesquite too fast. Goes for that lean out. Look how he just gets on that windowsill so quickly. And he's going to get in it. Yeah, he's going to go for the nade. Actually, he's going to go for the push. He knows that a revive is on the way. He does spot Zeno from behind. Getting the knock onto Zeno. And Lionel too slow. Mesquite picking up a triple kill there, as you can see in the kill feed, taking Famous's kill count up to 5. And as I said before, as we saw with Vengeance, who unfortunately did go out early, getting that kill count as high as possible in the early game is an insurance policy for your placement points in the later game. Thank you for the follow, Pixieland. Welcome to the game. I appreciate your support. Looks like Pain Gaming have dipped. They are not having a bar of it. They are out of here. We've got Watch My GP still going at it with Salty Squad in Mikado. Mondo, the last player left. He's down to 1 HP. Salty Squad too much. Getting the final confirmed. So they take out Picado, and you can see them looting up now. Look at that. Look at them getting those loots all going nom nom nom. So Salty Squad's a team. We played against them in the Springs for the PMCO. They're a PMCO team from the South Asia region. These guys are absolute beasts. Keep an eye on them in the kill feed. We'll see more of them later in the game. So we've got a couple of teams. Looks like Bad Dads are rotating away from Zeus Esports. They better be careful. If Zeus Esports have eyes on them, they do. Swifty's just going crazy with that Mini 14. Looks like they're making their way into circle as well, getting a couple of Red Bulls on board, jumping in the bus and heading out. We can see circle is centered just around the La Bandita area, just north of Los Leones. A lot of these teams should be able to get into zone. We've got Velociraptors now. Pierce, they could be about to be getting crashed by Royal Flush. Although it looks like Smoko has made the call to disengage. Yeah, sorry .x about the lag earlier. We were flying a little too close to the sun, trying to do it all. And it didn't work, but hey, let's, you know, you gotta, that's what makes us competitive players at the end of the day. You know, we really like to push the limits of what's possible. Jaeger, what is Jaeger doing? Is he AFK or not AFK? That's the question. He's definitely not AFK. He's got a whole squad nearby, which is ZERODEATH. Does ZERODEATH know where he is? I don't think they're too worried about him at the moment. I think they're more worried about Meta. So we've got K from Meta, one of my buddies from the Fall Split PMCO. He was a No Mercy player at that point, but now he is on his own team Meta, taking shots at ZERODEATH. These guys do have a bit of time to play around with on the edge of zone. Shots range. That's a bit of range to be using an Uzi at. It does look like ZERODEATH. They are just getting out of here. They don't want to take a fight at the moment, which is a wise choice. I wouldn't be taking a fight either at the edge of zone. But closer into zone, it does look like No Mercy now going up against Pubgm. Kanos and Sprinkles are getting out of there. So Adonis and Fredo getting taken out there by No Mercy. Kanos and Sprinkles will be able to get away. So they will be able to get away, go for placement points unless they crash into another team. Sprinkles heading just past Exodus. Oh, they have to be really careful here. If Exodus spot them and get out of their vehicles, they could easily start taking shots, and it looks like Ronan from Zeus has managed to get a vehicle explosion onto Royal Flush in the kill feed, taking out a couple of their members as well. Can we see Team 9? Nepal Esports. Of course we can see Nepal Esports. What are Nepal Esports up to? They are on the edge of zone. We've got Ronak, OP, Thank You, and Youngie. Oh, and it does look like one of the members of Exodus has spotted out Pathogen, and they have blown up that vehicle. Has he got that crazy bike skin? I saw that in a Levino. Look at that bike skin. Look at that bike skin. That skin is sick. That is, I love that skin. I saw it in Levino's video on Instagram today, and I was super jealous. It's probably the best skin I've ever seen that isn't the Hitman UAZ for a vehicle skin. It's absolutely fantastic. So Blanco's just solo squatting it here at Minas Generales from Relentless Valor. He's got to worry about one of the teams, and that is Pathogen. I think that's Pathogen going out there in 20th position. Sprinkles being called out by a player. So we can see Circle is now closing in. We've still got 19 teams on the ground. It does look like Nepal Esports close to Pain Gaming. I'm not sure if these two teams are aware of where each other are. We also have Team Meta as well in the vicinity here. We can see Pain Gaming now making their rotation out. Nepal Esports haven't spotted them, so they should be able to make their way further into Circle. We do see a flare going up as well on the other side. Can we see some Blanco? I just read Blancos in the chat, and I literally just spectated him. That's funny. We did see some Blancos. I was spectating him the other day in my Lunchy customs, and he won one of the games. He's absolutely fragging out. So we've now got Zeus taking some shots. Look at these guys. Oh, they've caught the Nepal Esports on the rotation. Banky's just trying to get away here, while Ronak has stopped to try and give some support to his teammates. He better be careful though. If Pain Gaming hear this engagement, they could start third partying it. Thank you has got a knock actually. He's only on 1 HP. Can he clutch it up? He's going for the first aid. He is caught out by Fudo. K will come in and get that confirmed. Ronak is the last player alive. I think he just managed to get a knock onto a player. You can see Jaeger nearby. I think Jaeger's not AFK. I'm not sure, but Ronak may be able to do something here. Get a bit of a clutch play. He does spot out. You can hear Pain now in the distance, so Pain could be over there third partying onto Team Meta. And Jaeger's gotten involved now. So Jaeger's going. He's stolen a kill. Jaeger must have gone AFK at the start of the match. So now Ronak is literally surrounded. Jaeger taking shots at him from the blue. Jaeger, oh, he was about an absolute hair away from being knocked here. What are Pain Gaming doing? It looks like they're making a rotation out there. They are going to leave this area. We've got 4-man strong who are down to 2. They're 2-man strong at the moment, making their way out. Let's have a look on the map. See where Circle has closed. So Circle centering around just to the west of the Los Leones area. We've got teams now having to make rotations from all angles. This is going to be absolute bedlam as these teams now make their way in. I think that's Meta that are now closing in on Jaeger. They may be looking to confirm him from the blue. We've got Black Team, Salty Squad on the other side of the map. Let's have a look over here. Black Team just, oh, that was Black Team over here. They just took out Royal Flush. What's my opinion on them? What, as a team? I think I've only seen them play a couple of times, but they did squad wipe us. So, you know, I let the results speak for themselves. Whitey, what did Whitey just do? Oh man, Whitey's on another level. Is he just styling on us here? Blanco's in the kill feed, getting a knock onto Santop from Absurd Outlaws though. So as a solo player, putting in a bit of work for Relentless VALOUR, is going in for the confirm onto Ronan. I think he may have almost got the squad wipe there. So he's got a couple, and he's in a good position here where he is. Doesn't have a lot of teams he has to get past, whereas a team like Baghdad's have to rotate unless they go to the west. They have to go past Salty, Black, Velociraptors, and Zeus to get into zone. Famous, who have a good position here, are taking shots at no mercy on top of the hillside. Blanco's getting the confirm onto Ronan there. And we've got an engagement between ZERODEATH and 4-man Strong. So we'll jump onto them. Mama's been knocked. It's just Kagura up. So Kagura is the last remaining member of 4-man Strong here. Just snaking it along at the edge of Los Leones. It's going to get really messy if the zone does shift to Los Leones. Have a quick look at circle. In fact, we could even get the map up so we can see what is going on in the circle. Let's do that if we can. No, we can't. That's all right. So he's just chilling there. Meanwhile, we've got my emulator's crashed again. I think I was trying to do too many things at the same time. Alright, we'll quickly restart that. Yeah, that should be working. So circle has shifted. We'll go onto the phone backup while we get the emulator back on, so we can see the circle has shifted. Zeus team have the circle. No Mercy sitting up here on the hillside. They're gonna have a pretty wide rotation to get into the next zone. We've got Velociraptors here. They're on the edge of circle in this compound. They've got Black Team nearby. Does look like they are getting a bit of a move on. So Black Team also making their way into zone. And Zeus at the moment, they are just laughing. They are in the middle of zone. And Blanco's, he's doing it again. He's going up against a team here on the edge of circle. Team 24, which is Disease Team. He's got one knock. Yeah, he's got one knock, throwing a few nades in. If he could get a nade at the right angle. He's got 14 seconds to clean this up though, which isn't a lot of time. So we'll go back onto the emulator as we are on Blanco's. So he's just skedaddling it, making his way into zone. He's got a fair way to go though. We've got Black Team over here. they've just gotten in there. Who have they got eyes on? Salty Squad. So they've got a couple of knocks onto them. Salty Squad in the blue at the edge of circle now. And Black Team have a really good position up here. Looks like they are just farming up kills at the moment. They're getting into Disease Team as well. Team Zeus also with a good position zone. They've just crashed into a compound, wiped out a team. It is absolute bedlam right now. We can get a quick aerial overview onto this final circle to see where all these teams are. The Z's team going out. Salty Squad having to make their way in. No Mercy pushing into zone. Black Team looking good. They've got eyes. They've just taken out all of No Mercy. No Mercy going out in 11th position. Salty Squad here on the edge of zone. They aren't too far. They don't have the worst rotation to get through. You can see that the kill feed is just trying to keep up with it. Sane trying to get a bolt action. Actually, No Mercy still have what? No Mercy just getting taken out. So they were out in 10th position. Voyage just getting spotted out there by the members of Black Team. So we've got Cambo Team taking shots at Exodus here from the edge of circle. So we'll see where they are. We're down to 8 teams now, with 25 alive. And Velociraptors are still in it. We've got Salty Squad still in it. Team 12 still in it. Team Meta as well. Still going strong. Let me know in the chat who you think is going to take out game number 2 on Miramar. We already have the lobby open, ready for game number 3 on Vikendi. Zeus are absolutely getting a knock. The Lucia has just gotten a knock with the AWM onto Zeus. It's a fantastic knock there. He's got eyes. Getting it. He just got another knock onto Fudo from Meta. Keep an eye on him. Absolutely fragging out right now. The rest of his team making their way in. He's also got to worry about a team that's right behind him, which is Team 16, Salty Squad. So Salty Squad are nearby. There are 7 teams here. This circle has gone to an open position. The only team in zone is actually Salty Squad. Salty Squad with 3 players still. Harrison going for the airdrop. I think it has already... Has it not been looted? No, it does look like he's getting a Groza out of that crate. So you can see the Zeus are going up against Team Meta. Salty Squad getting spotted out by Koenig there. Going for those confirms with the Mini 14. K almost getting Zeus, but Zeus too much. And Meta going out there in 7th position. We're down to 6 teams. We've got this Team 12 here. Exodus, Salty Squad, Cambo, Zeus. Where is Cambo? They must be making their way in now. They are rotating in a vehicle. Just getting into the edge of circle. That was a beautiful quick rotation. They're now going up against Black Team. Killing has been knocked. Team Black doing an excellent job of controlling their side of the zone here as we shift into circle 7. They're sitting on 13 kills as well. definitely going to cement their spot at the top of the leaderboard. Whitey getting another knock onto a member of Cambo. They're going for the push now. They know that team has been weakened. They know that team is in zone. They want to secure that position. You can see Team 12 now getting a couple of knocks onto Zeus. Zeus trying to make their way in. Leluka has eyes on Swifty. Exodus getting engaged upon by Team 12. Scryer has to be careful here. Does spot out Undak. Abley though on Black Team getting a knock onto a member of Cambo. Almost getting knocked himself. He's down to 1 HP. That nade getting 2 members of Cambo. That was a beautiful nade from Abley there. That next nade could do it. If there's another one in there, that could seal the deal. Black Team up to 15 kills. We're down to 5, 11 alive. And Abley absolutely going off here. It looks like Black Team could take this one out as well. Let me know what you think. Okay, they've got another squad wipe there, taking out Cambo. Zeus down to 2 players. Salty down to 1 player. Black Team still a 4-man strong team. Leluka does have that AWM. And where is Zone in all of this? Zone is on Black Team. They've got the zone. They've got the players. They've got 4 players in a final circle on Miramar. Whitey getting that confirmed. Circle closing in now. Gruson catches him on a side angle, getting 1 knock, almost getting 2. That's going to get him into circle, but he's caught out by Ronan from Zeus. Down to 2 teams, 6 alive. It's a 2v4, 1 knock on the side of Black Team. Zeus, 2-man strong. They do not have the circle. This is going to be a very difficult push from them. Nades going at it in all directions. One's been knocked. It's just Ronan. That nade is going to finish it. Team Black taking out game number 2 on Miramar. And look at that kill count. They've dropped the 20 bomb. They've dropped the big 2-0 and the dub. That is going to secure their spot high at the top of the leaderboard. They are not happy about No Mercy winning last week, and they want that $100 prize. Which of these teams can possibly stop them at this point? We're going to go to a quick 10-minute break, and we're going to be back again for game number 2 on Vikendi. Everybody, please stay tuned. This is going to heat up. We could see some upsets here. So we're going to get the scores up as soon as possible, get the next room up. So we'll go to a quick break. Stay tuned if you haven't already. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys after the break. All right, everybody, we are back for game number 3 on Vikendi. As you can see from the scoreboard, Black Team are well out in front at this stage. They've got almost over. I can't even count anymore. Double the points of Exodus, who are in third position. Exodus have been playing fantastic tonight. This is the halfway point of the tournament, and Zeus Esports at the moment look like the only team that can catch Black Team, but we still have Vikendi and Sandhawk. These maps are a very different play style from the bigger maps like your Erangel and your Miramar. Like, those are very rotation focused maps. Vikendi is kind of it really comes down to not only just rotations, but gun skills. Sandhawk is going to be absolute madness with the size of these lobbies. So we've got a flight path from Treptow to Milner. That's straight down the middle of the map, and that is basically going to let everybody go to their favorite looting locations. I don't know why we're on Jaeger like that. Let's see if we can switch to another. Can we switch to another player? Can we spectate anyone at the moment? Yes, we can. Jaeger's probably disconnected again. So we've got Relentless Valor already out of the plane heading to Peshkova. Disease Clan out of the plane as well. Royal Flush on their way possibly to Coal Mine or Cosmodrome. Velociraptors are right next to them. We've got Absurd Outlaws possibly going to Podvosto, which is not a bad idea since No Chance aren't playing today. So No Chance generally go to Podvosto, as do OOKOK. Both of those teams not playing, so Disease and Absurd Outlaws going to Podvosto. We've got Exodus with ZERODEATH heading towards Goroka with Black Team. So that's going to be a bit interesting to see how Black Team, if they come out on that. Or maybe there could be a bit of an upset and they get taken out early game. Famous look like they're taking up a trash looting position. We've got ECLAIR going to Viha or Mavatra with Salty Squad nearby. Pathogen, not really sure where they're going. We've got 4-man Strong and Bad Dads in the vicinity, as well as Meta, Watch My GP, and team, which is team 5. I can't remember this team. They're down at Winery. We've also got Orion Nebula at Volnova with No Mercy, and Zone has popped on port. And look how far north that circle is. That circle is very far away from where most of these teams are. I'm going to jump onto Meta here. They've dropped with Zeus Esports, so Zeus is currently in second position. They have got K. Greed is knocked as well. So Swifty, Undak, Ronan, and Forbid already putting a hurt into the early game. But who got that kill actually? Was that actually, or was it Watch My GP? It was Spider that got that kill, so it wasn't Zeus. So Watch My GP are in this vicinity as well. So this is not what you want early game. You do not want to be landing with this many teams unless you are planning on taking them all out. Mondo getting another knock. Swifty though catching Mondo on a refrag. This is a lot of third partying going on here. Meta in a lot of trouble as well. Watch My GP only playing with 3 players this game. I don't think they all managed to get into the lobby. We are asking players to hurry up and not take their time getting into the lobbies. And yeah, Pussycat Gaming, Black is absolutely insane. We played against these guys in PMCO and they did very well. If you think they're crazy, wait till you see No Chance, who aren't playing today. No Chance is the team that qualified to the World League and will be representing the wildcard region on the international stage. So bad company in this area as well. Let's have a look around the rest of the map. So we've got this fight between Disease and Absurd Outlaws here in Pod Vosto. Pubgm has been knocked. Hepatitis and Cancer are up. What is Cancer doing at the moment? Looks like he's rotating backwards, and it does look like Absurd Outlaws are trying to find angles. We can see that WatchMyGP have just been taken out. They are the first team to go out, getting taken out by Zeus there at Winery. It's Nishi just trying to find an angle, trying to catch one of the members of Disease. They are both three-man teams. Boy's pushing up as well. You can hear Superbot just behind him. And it does still look like WatchMyGP is up, but they did just get taken out. Four-man strong, engaging with Pathogen here. Let's jump on and have a look at four-man strong. I did see some hype for our four-man boys in the chat. Kanos has been knocked. Mama's got a good angle on them. Fredo does come and put a bit of hurt back onto Mama. Nades are going into the compound though, so Fredo and Kanos, they are going to get pushed here by four-man strong. They have to get this revive off as soon as they can. And Kanos is going to have to get that heal off while Fredo goes into a defensive position. It's a 2v4 engagement. They're going to have to get a couple of quick knocks if they want to even this up. And they are being surrounded from all angles. Fredo has been knocked. Kanos is taken out by one of the members of four-man strong. He has the S12K shotgun as well, which is a fantastic weapon to be using in this kind of close quarter engagement. Four-man strong picking up a few kills there. I did just see No Mercy in the kill feed. They are at Volnova with Vengeance, so I think they did just wipe a team. Voyage and Jaeger have been taken out. They have wiped a team, but they've taken a few casualties as well. They've got Vengeance now pushing up on them. It does look like Vengeance has seen this fight in the kill feed and pushed in. They have lost to Pan, but Jewis and Samjana are still up. Vengeance have to be careful here. They are quite high up on the leaderboard though. I believe. What position are Vengeance currently in? Oh, they're in 12th position, so definitely they need to be playing it safe. No Mercy in 4th position. No Mercy need to be playing it safe as well. That could have been a beautiful nade, but it does not connect. Jewis going for another one. Samjana is possibly close enough within hearing distance to be feeding the information back to Jewis on where those players are unsolved. He's been zoned out. How to register for this? You can register on the No Mercy Discord. Pun, do you want to post that in the chat? If you can. I can do it as well while I'm streaming. It doesn't bother me. If I go and get my Discord link, because I'm on a 5-minute delay. Yeah, it is an invitational, but you can definitely apply, but we give priority to teams we invite. So we invite teams, and we do let teams register. So you're more than welcome to register, but you have to be aware that we do give slots to teams. Oh, we've got a new subscriber, Pubgm98K. Welcome to the gang. Thank you for your support. Now, it does look like a lot of these teams have rotated into zone. We've got Royal Flush putting the hurt into Nepal Esports. Goldie and Sun getting a couple of knocks there. They've got Exodus in the vicinity as well to see their name. And that is Huber's been knocked, so they've got Pain Gaming in their side. Annie taking shots at them, possibly trying to keep them from thirsting Huber. Not enough though. Huber has been confirmed. They're just down to 2 players. It's just Kuzler and Annie left alive. Kuzler has a good angle here. If he's able to make that work, he could get an easy knock. He goes for the crouch, does spot out one member, spots out Goodman. He's going for the car. Goes for the spray onto one of the other members. He's got to be careful though. If Batman does spot that out, Batman getting a bit more aerial, trying to get up onto the roof here so he can get a better angle. He does have to be careful though. There could be a team rotating in from behind. And Samjana has got a knock onto Hazi. So can Unsolved clutch it up? It does look like it may be a 1v2 between Unsolved. Yeah, Unsolved is the only member of No Mercy. He does get a knock on to Sam Jano. It's now a 1v1. He's going up against Jewers. Can he do it? No Mercy did win last week's No Mercy Cash Scrims. And because they won, we made the decision, naturally, that they would not be allowed to win the prize. He goes for that molly. He may be able to confirm the other player there, but going for that molly means he was taken out. So Vengeance taking out No Mercy. Going out so early with low kills, that is going to affect their standings. Teams are now making their way into circle, though. It is really heating up here around this port area. We've got Team Craze here. Molly has gone out. They're just holding onto this building as Exodus make their way in. Does look like Exodus are pushing on this. They are in the same compound. Relentless Valor are in the distance as well. You can see Beast, Blankos, and Baldy trying to look for a position in zone. Blankos is going to have to be careful though. He could be driving right into a compound that has Royal Flush in it. We can see a flare in the distance as well. Blankos has to be really careful now. He's absolutely surrounded by members of Royal Flush here. If one of them spots him out, and you can see the rest of his team are pushing in, Smoko has an excellent off angle here at the moment. Where was Smoko? If Smoko catches them, Smoko catches Blanco's first beast. Jumps in Dacia. He's going to go for the push. He might even be able to get another angle if he manages to rotate around again. This is excellent use of vehicles by Smoko from Royal Flush. And Royal Flush have taken out Relentless Valor. They go out in 16th position. We've got ZERODEATH in the kill feed. Who is ZERODEATH fighting up against? Where are ZERODEATH? Let's have a look on the map. Oh, we've got Famous. Looks like they might be able to catch Zeus on the rotate. So they're right on the edge of zone here. They are definitely going to spot Zeus's vehicles out. Zeus are just yeah, they are real close to each other. If Famous are able to spot them out, looks like Zeus have pulled up looking for the engagement as well. They've stopped in the compound. Swifty's in the vehicle. Famous has gotten Forbid. Forbid has been knocked. Undak has been spotted out as well. And you can see Swifty's rolling in. He better be careful he doesn't give them an angle though. Marvel on that roof could spot him out. Marvel, so he's going for the nade onto Undak. Swifty though gets one knock. Does even up the fight a little bit. He's rotating in open. Marvel should be able to spot him out there, and he does. Gets him down about, takes him out. That was one pixel through the hole in the broken wall. Absolute clutch gameplay there from Marvel. Team Famous getting the squad wipe onto Zeus. Zeus going out there, and Zeus were our number 2 team, so they've gone out early. This really just opens it up for Black Team. Let's have an eye on our leaderboard. Number 1 position team, Team Black, sitting on 3 kills at the moment. They have wiped the team. They are really going to have to go out early in this game, or they will have almost certainly secured. Oh, I forgot that I had. Wait, is that our Discord? Oh no, that's the wrong Discord. I need to fix that. Oh. That's for the OCE ones. You can actually go onto the OCE Discord though and find all the scrims. You can find these scrims and all the other scrims as well. They're all in the schedule that we put up there during the week. So 4-man strong, pushing up onto the same. They look like they're in the same vicinity of the compound where Famous just took out Zeus. So they have to be careful they don't meet the same fate that Zeus did. Oh yeah, and we'll have to do the codes for Center. I just totally forgot about that. And see one of the members of 4-man strong with that VSS trying to get a shot onto the members of Marvel. Not managing to connect anything yet. Four-man strong, looking to disengage and actually just focus on the zone. Not a bad idea. We've got Exodus. Looks like they've just taken out a team here. And zone has gone to the north. What is this team doing over here? We've got a team. We've got Team Cambo on a boat at the edge of circle. And just look like they've got an airdrop as well. So they're going for an air. I've never seen a team do this before, but they... Oh, they are just sitting out in the middle of the ocean. Okay. I see you. Absurd Outlaws rotating in just north of Coal Mine. It is very spread out. We are down to only 11 teams. There's been some furious gunfights. Teams now hunkering down. Royal Flush, Smoko, Sai, Sun and Goldie holding this compound here. Keeping an eye on Exodus. Teams are now, at this stage of the game, teams, and this always happens on Vikendi, teams will just chill out in compounds and sweat it out. Everyone else has made their rotation into circle. Only Famous and Absurd Outlaws. Actually, Absurd Outlaws have gotten in. Only Famous now need to make their way in, so we'll keep an eye on them. See if we can spectate one of them. And the winners of tonight will get the double prize. So they'll get a $100 prize. Normally it's $50. If you'd like to, in the description of the video, there is a link to my PayPal. Any donations made during the stream will also be added to that prize to go to the winning team. So if you'd like to increase the prize pool, you are more than welcome to. And the reason for this week's prize being double what it normally is because No Mercy were the winners of last week, and they are not allowed to win the prize because people would say bad things about us if we did something like that. You can't run a tournament and have your team win it. That's just not on. Famous, they are heading right past ECLAIR. Famous are the kind of team that will take on an engagement. They are fired upon, and they have been flushed by two members into the compound with Shred. That's an excellent flushing technique. So that was an excellent technique there from ECLAIR to flush them into that compound. Shred getting another knock there. One nade will end it all. So Marvel only down to one player as they need to get a revive off onto another of their members. ECLAIR, a four-man team. The nade does go out. Marvel will have to be careful. Shred can just lean out, get that nade in there. Does manage to get another knock. There's only one player left again. Naisu pushes up the stairs. And Shred gets the final kill onto Famous. Mesquite going down there. So, ECLAIR, that was a fantastic setup. How they had two people on one side of the road. And when they shot at them, the vehicle went into the compound where the remaining two players were able to take them out and take them by surprise. Very well played there by Team ECLAIR. Absurd Outlaws look like they're about to crash into Black Team. Not a team you want to crash into. One's been taken out. Boy is quite low. Black Team will definitely push on this if once they get a knock. And that's all of them getting taken out. Black Team absolutely out of control right now. Ably used to play for Zeus Esports. So last couple of weeks he's been playing for Zeus Esports, but it looks like this week he's jumped onto Team Black now. Ronak from Nepal Esports getting taken out as well. Black Team on 7 kills already. 8 teams, 26 left alive. This has been an absolute bloodbath tonight from Black Team. With Zeus and No Mercy out of the picture. And who was in another team? Exodus. Exodus is still in this. There's not much that stands in the way of Black Team at the moment. Sam Jana from Vengeance. Just chilling here with Jewis. Jewis is nearby in a compound. Just chilling around. Let's see Pain Team making a move in the shift, and we've still got Team 7, Cambo Team in the boat. Look at these guys. These guys are just chilling. I mean, they're out there on the tinny. They've got a couple of reels out, just, you know, looking to catch a few fish or something. I don't know how many fish there are in the waters of Vikendi. It's pretty cold. Maybe it's seals and penguins. And PSET gonna go grab an M249 level 3 gear. It's exactly what you want from an airdrop. I don't think anyone knows they're there either, but the circle has shifted and ECLAIR have shifted with it. Nice from ECLAIR has eyes on Pain. Got a very nice position, but Shred has been spotted out by Batman from Pain Gaming. Nice just keeping an eye on the compound. Maybe hoping to catch one of them. He spots out Royal Flush. Royal Flush just out, taking shots at Smoko and Sai. Does manage to connect with one of them a little bit. And he has to be careful now. Teams all having to rotate into zone. You can see Black Team making their way in. Cambo Team making their way in off the shoreline. Will Exodus spot them out, actually? Will Exodus see that boat out on the water? That could be an easy blow-up for them. We've got Royal Flush, Goldie. Sun has knocked Naisu. We've got Pain up on the hilltop as well. Shots are raining out. Is that... What are Exodus shooting at? Have they spotted out? No, they're shooting at Royal Flush. And I think Black Team have gotten involved with 4-man strong here on the other side of the circle. They're looking for a way in. It's very interesting to see the way these guys play. Their rotations are always spot on. They never seem to worry about going 7-0. They go around the edge. They're fighting things at the moment. And Jana's been knocked. Jewis left. Jewis getting taken out there. One knock on the side. That was an excellent engagement from Black Team. They did have the numbers advantage over Vengeance. Now they turn their attention back to 4-man strong, but 4-man strong with the VSS getting the knock there onto a member of Black Team. PSS is one of the best weapons, in my opinion, used on this map. So, Black Team outside of circle at the moment with a minute left on the clock. They're going to have to make their way in. 4-man strong. Have to be careful if they peek for too long. Black Team will be able to get knocks, and they will use those knocks to engage. You can see Abley is getting poked at from a distance. They've got 40 seconds now to make their move into circle. Still just the excellent rotation here from them, just managing to get around the edge. Mama spotted out by Abley with that mini 14. He's just spraying the smoke, trying to get another knock. Go on the side, trying to provide a bit of cover while he is revived. Abley spotted him out. He wants those kills. He knows there's players over there. They've got Pain Gaming in the compound. And Ray from Pain knocks Abley. ECLAIR though. Nice from ECLAIR. They are making their way in as well. Setting up on their little corner of the circle. They've been spotted out by Black Team. Pain have the best position right now. They are in the middle. What a Royal Flush up to? Have they found their way in? Looks like Royal Flush have gotten in. Looks like ECLAIR's in trouble though. Lionel has been knocked by a grenade. That nade will get the refrag. They are just throwing grenades as often as they can. Try and confirm that knock. Naisu smoking out his teammates. Kanek now with a minute left on the clock. ECLAIR have luckily managed to get to circle. Looks like Black Team might come around the other side of the circle. 4-man strong. Just holding it in there. Mama has been knocked. They are down to 2 players. They've got to get through this compound, which has Pain Gaming holding it. Royal Flush down the side of the hill are going to have to make a rotation as well. You see Exodus are very spread out right now. Currently, the team that's looking strongest is Pain Gaming, who have the compound. Batman getting a kill over there. They are sitting on 6 at the moment. 20 left alive. They're very aware of where Black Team are. Zeno getting caught out. Fire. Hell almost getting knocked there. And he's gotten a knock onto Sai from Royal Flush. Kusley getting a knock as well. Kusley's got a nice angle here. He could take out Royal Flush. Annie though. Annie and Kusley taking out Royal Flush from behind. That was very impressive as a 2-man team. They've got 6 kills. This team is in 3rd position for a reason. They have been just holding on game after game, getting high kill points. In this game, they are getting the placement points as well. This performance could easily put them in 2nd position. Although, I don't know if it will be enough to stop Black Team. And that is Pain getting... Batman does have the M249. And he starts putting her into 4-man strong. 4-man strong have been taken out now. We're down to 4 teams. It's Pain Gaming, Black Team, Exodus, and ECLAIR. Let me know in the chat who you think will win this Kekendi game. Black's going for the revive here. You can see ECLAIR, they're just chilling on the side of zone. Trying to get the revives off. They're coming in behind Black Team. We'll get an overlook of what this final circle looks like quickly. We can see the revives going off onto ECLAIR. Black Team have a knock as well. Hell is pushing in. Exodus are down the side of the ridge. We've got 10 seconds left on the clock. It's an open circle. All of these teams are going to have to push into it. They're all just hanging around the periphery of the circle. Abley's being knocked by Batman. Batman does have that M249. And both of them getting taken out. It's only Marga up left. He's taking shots at ECLAIR. ECLAIR going up against Exodus there. See Pain getting a couple of knocks onto ECLAIR. Taking out one of the members. Taking out another member. I think a nade just went in to his building. We're down to 3 teams. Another nade, and that was Abley from Zeus. Well, he was in Zeus Esports. He's from Black Team now. We're down to 2 teams. It's ECLAIR up against Zeno and Lionel. Lionel is the last player alive. Black Team looking like they could take out game number 3 as well. They are absolutely out of control. Lionel getting 2 knocks. Lionel almost getting 3 knocks. But Black Team, too much. Abley, 8 kills. Black Team absolutely out of control in game number 3. They have won every game. This is unprecedented. That is a fantastic performance from Black Team. I think at this stage they may have won it, but we will see. It could just be a battle for the 2nd and 3rd positions on Sandhawk to Decider. But as you can see, they've dropped a massive kill count there and another chicken dinner, further cementing their number 1 position on the leaderboard. They had 11, 15, 16 kills. Okay, we are going to go to a quick 10-minute break. I will put the timer up now, and then we will be back for Sandhawk the Decider. So don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. We will be back here again next week. We are here every day, 12 o'clock for the Lunchy Customs, but we will be back after 10 minutes for the last game of today, the Decider map, Sandhawk. Alright, we are back for the decider map, Sandhawk, and as you can see from the scoreboard, Black Team have almost double the points of Zeus Esports. Exodus not able to catch up to Zeus either, so the leaderboard has remained almost the same. Pain Gaming have crept into the 4th position spot, 4-man strong, clutching that 5th place position. Now, aside from teams that are winning, you know, just Black Team are killing it. We are keeping tabs on all these scores. Teams' performance in these scrims will decide the invitations for Asia Pro League. So if you're not getting a first place finish in the cash prize, don't worry about that. We are watching all of these teams. We see you, and if your team is consistently placing in the top 8 teams, you can be guaranteed that you'll get an invitation to the upcoming Asia Pro League. And if you want to know more about that, check out my socials. There's links in the description, and you will get all the updates on when the Asia Pro League will begin. All I can say at the moment is it's happening soon. So we've got a flight path from Kampong up to the west of Hartin. I can see Black Team heading towards Camp Bravo. I'm surprised I'll be honest, I'm surprised they're not going boot camp. They're actually playing properly. RF heading, Royal Flush heading straight down to Kampong. We've got ECLAIR going north to Tap Mok Cow, which is generally where they go. Disease Clan heading to Paradise Resort. We've got a lot of teams going to boot camp. We've already got action in boot camp. I can see Pain Gaming, Absurd Outlaws, and a couple of teams in Painan as well. We've got a few teams in Painan. Let's have a look at Painan itself. We've got Black Team, No Mercy, Absurd Outlaws, and it's getting a bit wild. Shark has been taken out. Players look very split up. No Mercy actually look very split up. Marga here does have an M4, very close to one of the members. Voyage from No Mercy. Voyage has got him out. Voyage does have the M16. If he is able to control the burst fire, which he is, he can get that kill at close range. He is taken down quite low. Ray, though, managing to come in and get the refrag. Not able to stop him from BMing his teammate, but he did get the refrag there. So No Mercy in a bit of trouble in the early game. Pain Gaming, who took their 4th place position in the last match, looking strong to take out this Painan battle. Let's jump over to boot camp. We've got WATCHMYGP here, who have just taken out Zeus Esports. So Zeus Esports and Famous as well. Let's jump up and have a look here. We've got all 4 members of WATCHMYGP. Prince is in the gutter. He is the last remaining member. Let's see quickly the teams. Yes, Zeus have been taken out. They are now pushing up onto Prince from has been knocked. He's in a world of pain right now. Almost getting a knock on a Fish, but Fish from WATCHMYGP to take him out. Unsolved though, putting in a bit of work in Painan. Let's jump on to that battle. It does look like Unsolved has done a couple of knocks. He's now engaging upon Team 12. I think that's Cambo team that are in the vicinity. Or is it VELOCIRAPTORX? No, is it VELOCIRAPTORX or it's Team 12? I don't know who he was fighting against there. He's been knocked by him. It was VELOCIRAPTORX. It was C47 from VELOCIRAPTORX taking out Unsolved. I think it's just Jaeger now from No Mercy. And we've only got 1 member left from Pain Gaming. So VELOCIRAPTORX looking pretty strong here to take out Painan. I'm not sure if they landed here or if they've rotated here. But they've got themselves 2 kills already in the early game. Keep an eye on these guys. This is another OCE team. And we'll see. We've got ECLAIR up near. Zeno's been knocked. So who are they fighting up against? They're here with Vengeance. Samjana trying to get an off angle onto Shred. It did look like nicely. Is on the roof there. Does spot out Jewers. Has a nice high ground position. Able to peek over those broken walls, although he is exposed. Lionel's in a bad spot to be knocked. Waisu quickly going prone. Oh, takes so serious down to about 10 HP. Curious to see what the other members of ECLAIR are doing right now. Shred slowly snaking his way around the side. If he's able to get an angle here, he's being an absolute grub right now. He could even get the revive onto Lionel. Lionel slowly crawling towards him. This is Operation saving Lionel. Shred has been spotted, but he manages to get the revive in time. Now, can Zeno cover him? Zeno does have the angle here to stop the push. If Zeno peeks out, he will be able to catch Jewis in just a moment. He does spot Jewis, almost getting the knock onto Jewis, but he's knocked himself. Vengeance on the front foot in this engagement. Naisu, the only player remaining. You can see the kill feed. The confirms are coming through. They have gotten the BM onto Lionel. Shred is still knocked. Naisu, the last player remaining. The call has been made to disengage. That would be Lionel, the IGL of ECLAIR, saying, Naisu, just get out of there. Don't go for the 1v4 clutch. Now we've got a fight here in Paradise between Disease Clan, and they are fighting Bad Dads. So Wago's been knocked. SHTBX, he's going for the revive. Should be able to get the revive there. Chlamydia and hepatitis do have eyes on where that's happening. Ouch, in the vicinity as well. Ouch, just stopping the push with Top Gun, keeping eyes on all the angles, making sure that revive can come through. It's a very protracted battle for now. What kind of angle does Chlamydia have over there? Let's see where Chlamydia is. He's on top of a wall. Okay, he's very exposed there. He could get knocked quite easily. We'll see how that works. He does let Wago out though. Almost getting a knock onto Wago again. Oh, he's hiding behind the palm tree. Okay, I've never seen anybody do this before. So we're down to 13 teams already. Zone is closing in. We've got Pathogen off to the side of Paradise. Looking like actually they could be rotating this way. Kano, Sprinkles, Fredo, and Adonis. They would be hearing this fight going down, looking at the kill feed, seeing who it is. They might want to have a bite of the third-party cake. They've got ZERODEATH off to the other side of that ridgeline. They have to be careful on that rotation. Cancer getting another knock onto one of the members of Bad Dads. Top Gun, Wago is using some meds. Ouch has been knocked, so it's down to Wago and Top Gun to stop the push. Top Gun getting tagged up again. Can and these guys' names are they're just next level. Cancer, chlamydia, hepatitis, and you know, I don't know. There's a lot of material that could be made here. Cancer's pushing up. They're quite split up though. Will he be able to spot them out? They're both going in different directions. I'm not sure exactly what kind of tactic this is, but they do seem to be getting away. Both of them running in the absolute opposite direction. Oh. The BM Chlamydia was not going for the full confirm there, just waiting for Ouch to bleed out. Adonis keeping an eye behind him as Pathogen now make their rotation into the next circle. We can see ZERODEATH as they make their way along the side of the riverbank next to boot camp. They will definitely be spotting out Meta, who are on the other side of that compound. That's if they're looking in Meta's direction. Bikram, Prasan, Cat Blood, and Sangnam Sangnam's in the back line. He should be keeping an eye on that flank. He's looking up the hill where they're rotating to, but he's not watching that off angle where Meta are. If Meta see this team rotating in, they've definitely got the scopes. And I think Greed or Zeus may have spotted them out. I think Zeus has definitely spotted that a team is up there. He's using that third-person perspective. See Velociraptors in the kill feed, getting into the Orion Nebula. That is a cool logo as well. He's definitely spotted them out. That's a long range to be using a 3x at though. You can see Vengeance spotting out Top Gun in the kill feed. It's just Wago left from Bad Dads. Wago going prone. He might be able to catch one of the members of the Z's clan on the rotation. He's using that cover and TPP perspective to see if he can spot them out. You can see Velociraptors in an engagement in Painan against Team 12, the remaining members of Orion Nebula. They're sitting on 5 kills. They've been having a fantastic game at the moment. Who have they got to push up against? It's Munu and Scry from Orion Nebula. Holding angles, watching for the push. Munu's got one side, Scry's got the other. If C47 though, if he does spot them out, he's in first person mode, he's going full send. Munu though, Munu's right next to him, does catch him, gets the knock onto him. He spots out VELOCIRAPTORX as well, takes out. It's only Psycho left. Can Munu go for the triple? He's got 2 knocks, he gets the nade ready to nade. He's cooked. If he gets that nade through the doorway, perfectly cooked. Psycho does manage to get away. Psycho did hear that nade. Scry could catch him on the other side of the warehouse. If Scry just leans out, he's just on the other side of the wall there. Muno is coming in. Can he get this triple kill? Going into FPP. Scry though catches him on the other side. Orion Nebula taking out Velociraptors there in a 2v3 engagement in Painan. That was some fantastic work from them both, holding those angles. Munu managing to get a quick 2 knocks at the start. Now it appears that Hepatitis and Vengeance. So Vengeance is engaged upon Disease Clan and taking them out. Jewis getting a revive onto one of the members. Wago in the kill feed has knocked one of the members of Pathogen. What's Wago up to? He's got... Wago's popping off. He's got 1 kill. Getting the knock and confirm onto Kanos. 30 seconds on the clock. He's spotted out by Fredo. Fredo catches him there with the 4x M4 spray. Vengeance are going to have to make their rotation in quick, as do Pathogen, to get into the next circle. We can see Exodus fighting Nepal Esports. These guys are fighting over a compound in the middle of zone. Huber's been knocked. It's only Kusley left alive. The rest of Nepal Esports are on the compound across the road. He's not going to be able to get to his teammates to revive them. And he's spotted from the side. He's caught from the hill by Sun from Royal Flush. Royal Flush heading down this hillside. They could push into that compound. Third party engagement and just clean up. You can see they've spotted out Nepal Esports as well. Smoko with the 4x, taking shots at Nepal Esports. That is a very good compound though, if Nepal Esports are able to hold on to it. Royal Flush also holding a good position up on the hillside. We can see Team 11, which is Black Team, rotating in. Kanek with Smoko in his sights, getting the knock onto Smoko. Refrag comes in from Bishal from Nepal Esports. So this is definitely a freeway engagement at the moment between these 3 teams. Black Team, Royal Flush and Nepal Esports. Goldie Sun making his way down to revive Smoko. Whitey pushing up, does spot Goldie out. I don't think he knew Goldie was there. He had an M249 as well. Whitey going in for the quick confirm. He now has a high angle, and Nepal Esports getting involved. Bishal does have that QBU. Third party in this engagement. He's got a couple of knocks already. Doesn't see that nobody's up on the hill. Sun has got a knock onto a member of Team Black. Ably's knocked. Sun's knocked. And that is Black Team taking out Royal Flush. They will be able to get those revives up. Black Team taking their kill count to 7 points. Yeah, Disease Clan, definitely one of the more interesting team names we've seen out here. So let's have a look at where the next zone has popped. It's gone straight to Painan. And these teams that have been fighting at Painan, they've been there for so long now. You can see K taking pot shots by the looks of it. K just getting a knock onto Sangnam from ZERODEATH with the Car 98. Spots out Prasan as well. Sends another one down range up the hill. Trying to hit a helmet. Trying to make it 2 for 2 after getting that first knock. Prang. Oh, he did hit him. He did hit him, getting him down. That was a body shot though. He did get him down to about half HP. Zone is closing in. Meta are going to use this opportunity to rotate. We do have Nepal Esports up on the hillside beside this airdrop. They are rotating in behind Black Team, actually. Bishal. These guys, they don't know where Black Team are. They're throwing nades in the wrong direction. The second Black Team hear that nade, they're realizing there's a team up there. All the opportunity lost for Nepal Esports to catch Black Team unawares has been wasted. Black Team very aware now there's a team up the top of that hill. Bishal, they had peeked over that ridgeline. They could have caught them in the middle of rotating. Let's see where Pubgm are. Pubgm are being chased with the blue at their back, trying to make their way in. Nepal Esports, on the other hand, are in the edge of circle. We've got ZERODEATH as well, making their way up this hill. Nepal Esports could spot them out. And that is going to be the emulator crashing. Let's restart it. We'll go to the backup straight away. Where's my backup on this? Wait, my backup's crashed as well. What is wrong with this game? Are you for real? Alright, we'll get the emulator back up. My apologies for that. And my phone has crashed as well. In case you were wondering if it's just an emulator issue, it is definitely not. It is a spectating issue. Which is why I'm gonna set up a second emulator just for this. Just so when one crashes, I just switch to another. Alright, ZERODEATH. Looks like they've made their way. They're getting into Painan. Let's jump onto Black Team. Black Team have eyes on Nepal Esports. Cunning a Mad Dog with the 6x on that barrel. Esports having to The circle is closing at their back. So if we zoom in on the map here and have a look where these teams have to go, we've also got Vengeance here now engaging in the back line onto ZERODEATH, spotting out members of Meta as well. These guys, they're getting pushed in by zone. You can hear Black Team just absolutely going off there on the other side of the map. They've spotted out Pubgm. Jewis has gotten one knock on ZERODEATH. There's only one down. So Serious is quite low. So Serious not able to apply bandage, getting taken out by play zone there. Vengeance going out there in 6th position. We're down to 5 teams. And Circle has shifted one of the members of Pubgm in the circle, although they've got to worry about all of Nepal Esports rotating in. Black Team on the edge of circle, Meta and Team 12, Orion Nebula will have to come in as well. You can see here Meta now have eyes on Orion Nebula, trying to stop their push. Sprinkles from Pubgm getting a knock and confirm onto a member of Nepal Esports. Nepal Esports getting third party by a lot of squads. Maybe this could work in the favour of Pubgm. Can Sprinkles get another knock? This is a really difficult move for Nepal Esports to make because and Sprinkles does spot out Vishal. Almost getting to confirm there. Black Team may even be able to steal that. Sprinkles did get confirmed on the Vishal. It's only one player left. Meliodas. Black Team spotting out Meta. Meta in big trouble here. Meta, all players are knocked. They're only down to one player. Fudo. And Circle is closing in. They are going to get hit by the blue. They are in big trouble. Whitey has made his way forward. Does spot out them on the rotate. Taking out Team Meta. Meta going out there in 5th position. We're down to 3 teams like that. Black Team do have 2 knocks on their side, but once again, they have 4 players in a final circle situation. Black Team, they could go 4 for 4. They could take out all 4 games tonight, the decider map included, and win it again. They were the winners the week before. No mercy. You can see Zone has gone in between all of these players. We're down to Pubgm, Nepal Esports, and Team Black. I think it's safe to say that Team Black has won all of the matches tonight, so congratulations to them. But will these 2 players be able to cause an upset to their opportunity to go 4 for 4 and win all 4 games? Zone is closing in. Meliodas. So Sprinkles has been taken out. Meliodas is just going to heal up. Two first aid kits left. Black Team have won this. So congratulations to Black Team, winning 4 from 4. And that's it. Game over. Congratulations to Black Team. Whitey sitting on the Big 10 double digit. I think, did they drop another 20 bomb? No, they didn't. 17 kills. So that was a fantastic effort there from Black Team. You can see all the rest of the team scores here. Don't go anywhere. We will do a quick count of all the scores and we will be back with the final standings after that. So stay tuned for that. We'll be back after a quick 10-minute break for the final standings. The winners will be paid over the next coming days once we receive their payment details. If you would like to become involved in the scrims, you can register in the Discord link. Be mindful that we do look for PMCO qualification teams as a priority. I ask you please subscribe to my channel, please like the videos. We run these No Mercy Cash Scrims every weekend on a Saturday night, and we run custom rooms every day at lunchtime. So stay tuned, everybody. We'll be back after a quick break. All right, everybody, I'm back. So we have the final scores, and Black Team have won the cash prize this week, which is $100. So that cash prize will be going out to them over the next couple of days. We will be reaching out to them to get their payment details. Congratulations, Black Team. You more than deserve the prize. 148 points, 68 kills. You know, they wanted it. They really, really did want it. They almost tripled the points of second place. Well done. Zeus Esports, well done for getting second, and Exodus as well for picking up the third position. Pain Gaming getting that fourth place spot, and Orion Nebula and Vengeance and Orion Nebula tying for third, tying for fifth and sixth with 33 points. Okay, I am absolutely done. That was some insane gameplay to watch. I hope everybody enjoyed it at home. If you'd like to see more scrims like this, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back again at next weekend for this. We'll be doing this all over again next weekend, and we also run scrims every day. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you all for your support. I will catch you guys next